I'm in a rush. I'm late, but I will continue with you. Let's do it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Hi, how are you guys doing? I'm fine. I apologize for being a little bit fancy, but I am going to do a webinar when I'm done with you. So I don't want to too for people, but don't worry, I have a t-shirt on underneath that I will reveal at a later date. In the meantime, the subject of today is very simple. You can't plan a day without having a big plan. So if you're going to plan for today, then I'm challenging you, you have to have a plan for a week. And if you make a plan for a week, then you also should have a plan for the month. And if you make a plan for the month, it should be part of your annual plan. And that's about it. You know, to me, I'm a 90-day guy. I used to do it on a handwritten thing, and now we have, and somebody here owns the Greg Todd planner, and I unfortunately don't know the link that we used, but someone will. So if you could post up in there the link for the Greg Todd planner. It looks like, and when you open it up, it looks like this. It's an amazing planner. It certainly supersedes anything I've ever thought of or ever done. And it actually works because it makes you accountable and responsible for your own time and what that time does to your revenue. I didn't want to make a pitch for Greg's planner, but as long as we're talking about the day, I thought I would just put it in there. You don't have to buy it. It's like $10 and plus postage or something. It's cheap. No, it's inexpensive. And a lot of people already own it. So if anybody could put the link in there, that'd be the greatest. I want to make sure that you are understanding of what I'm talking about, because oftentimes time gets away from you and you reach the end of a day and you go, oh, I haven't done everything I'm trying to do yet. Wait a second. Why are you telling me what to do? I haven't even finished what I got to do. It's unreal. I don't think I've ever been the end of it and say, okay, I got everything done. Never. So don't worry about that. What you want to worry about is, were you productive enough and were you effective enough before you decide if you're going to be efficient enough? Productive, boom. Effective, boom. I made a sale. And what I used to do in my old planner is I would circle the number of, I was doing consulting at the time for $100 an hour. Got that? And I'd circle the number of hours that I was able to bill each day. And my goal was to bill 10 hours a day, $1,000 a day. And because to bill whether I was with the customer or not, work I did for them. I didn't always get to 10 hours a day, but that was the goal. So I was easily making $3,000, maybe $5,000 a week. And that was my challenge to myself, bring in $5,000 for the week. Whoa. Okay, so that's your challenge. What is your challenge in terms of income, not simply in terms of activity? So I would look for, what is your effectiveness, or what is your rate of return for your dollars, for your invested time, and did you actually create the revenue? That's a plan. Most people have a list of shit to do, and that doesn't have anything to do with revenue. So I'm looking at customers you can call who can say yes, money that's going to get sent to you. Where is your financial basis in order to move forward and win? Okay. That's a short enough lesson to give you what you need to understand to get to that next level. And I think it's fair to say that it's going to be effective and I would say productive for you. Now, Cynthia, number one, the Albert Einstein quote, 2 ways to live your life. One is nothing's a miracle, the other is everything's a miracle. I Love that.
Thank you so much. Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Jenny. Have fun at tennis. Jenny's on her way out the door to bang a ball. They call it rallying. I always thought it was called volleying. Anyway. Mills, good morning. Getting better and better only happens with the discipline of doing better and better. Discipline is the requirement for progress, and affirmations without discipline are in reality delusions. The late, great Jim Rohn. Love that. Triumph Thursday from Boulder, Colorado. Rather fail with honor than succeed by fraud. Whoa, there's something political. Just as our eyes need light in order to see, our minds need ideas in order to conceive. Napoleon Hill. This is brilliant. This is brilliant. Not good. This is brilliant. Napoleon Hill was so far ahead of his time. And Kuna, I'm going to send this to myself. That's how powerful this quote is. And I think that everybody needs to have this. If you're going to take a screenshot today, take this one. And take it in a way that gives you an ability to put it into your own practice. Not just, what am I doing here, but really making it happen. And Justin, cheers. See everybody on Clubhouse. Oh my gosh. Justin is promoting Clubhouse. I love it. Good morning, Jeffrey. Have a new client to give tennis lessons to on Sunday morning. That's so cool. To err is human, but to receive unsolicited referrals is divine. I'm saving that, Kane. Very well done and very well said. If you're good at tennis, maybe you should tell my wife she takes lessons all the time. I'm sure, and she's learning how to, I don't know. We're in Mount Dunes, South Carolina, so it's not really far from you. And come on. Success. Ryan, good morning, bud. Exactly. Conrad Hilton. Love Conrad Hilton. Love Conrad Hilton. You make mistakes, big deal. One of my mentors said, sometimes chips fall on the ground. You can't pick up every chip. Oh. Now you're talking. New time and I not waste the opportunity to learn, grow, and give value first. You're exactly correct, sir. And the great Greg Sneed. Formal wear. You know what? I feel dressed up today. Is that crazy or what? I just feel like it's a whole day. I've got a shirt on. Anyway. My pleasure. Morning winners, let's go. Just got my copy of Go Live. We'll be reading it in the next few days. Now you're talking. If you put this into practice, you're going to win. I promise you. You put it into practice, you're going to win. And some of us, and Bob, I don't mean this in any derogatory way, some of us are more senior than others and don't always have that understanding that we move forward with like a little kid does. Like my daughter, she goes forward with everything in 2 seconds. She's a Zoom addict. She has everything under control, and she teaches me stuff to do. So Bob, you're going to have to learn and implement, not simply implement. That's the deal. And the Philippines has checked in, and I love that. I love the Philippines this year. And BC is here. British Columbia has checked in. That's a good quote by Les Brown. Shared it out. Thank you, Larry. Good morning from everywhere, especially Madison. And I think we need to, Indianapolis is here. Well, home of Shapiro's Deli. And Toronto is here. And Skinner is here. Come on, people are here. And plan for your week, then for your day. In other words, micro it down based on big picture. I gave that lesson pretty succinct morning, pretty easy to do. And people are saying, I love when people say hey to each other. I think it's just one of the coolest things. Just totally one of the coolest things. And Irving, Texas has checked in. And William, what do you got to say? Received mine yesterday. I'm looking forward to implementing it. Cool. That's it. That's the whole deal. And people are taking this book literally to the bank. And if you can muster it up to go to Amazon, and please, pretty please with sugar on it, you please write me a review. I only have about 20 or 25 of them, and they're pretty picky about reviews. I can't explain it, but they are. It's part of the algorithm that lets me pop up. Thanks for sharing your candor at 9:59. Some vignettes for today could not find the sources. The journey I have traveled so far is longer than the journey I have left. So finish strong. For those of us 50 and over, your suffering is optional and almost always self-imposed. Stop believing everything you think. Randall Brillante. Way to go, bud. And Coach Phil is here. Jeffrey, did you know I'm so happy and grateful we're connected? And you know, Phil, I feel exactly the same. Exactly the same. And Dylan, what are you up to, bub? Dylan from Orlando, still looking fuzzy, productive, writing, making it a great day. Cool. I'm apologizing for my speed, but everybody here is on Zoom and we're fighting for the whatever. We're fighting for everything. But bandwidth is a big fight. Supposedly they're going to upgrade here, but it ain't going to happen this week. Words are powerful. Use them wisely, especially on yourself. Yep, or do. I created a plan for the year. I created a weekly plan and a daily plan. I need to get back to doing a monthly plan. They're all still handwritten, as I heard. It etches the brain better. I agree. It does etch the brain better. Another golden gem. 4, determine the daily dose. No matter what size your goal, it can be broken down into bite-sized chunks, also known as daily doses. You don't take a whole bottle of pills at once. You take one every 4 hours. You don't eat 31 apples at the end of a month. You eat an apple a day. Same with goals. Bit by bit, bite by bite, day by day. The best way to do this is plan exactly what you need to do each day so you can achieve your goal / your daily goal. Ginnever.com. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. Sherry. What a woman. Sherry got her shit together. Morning, Mazda Man. Tim the Wrestler. Cleveland has checked in the house. The Philippines has checked in the house. Greetings from Mount Pleasant. I'm not out there swearing for 3 hours a day, just sweating for 3 hours a day, just to find out what it feels like to sweat. The minute you get away from fundamentals, the bottom can fall out of whatever you're doing. Michael Jordan. Boom. That's pretty good. Green tea cheers. Kicking. Oh, my God. Cool. Happy to have you, Charles. Thursday is 1 day closer to my expectation. Anything I've done through the week culminates in progress. That's good. That's very, very good. All right, now let's get some meat here. Let's see what we got. Good morning from Newcastle upon Tyne, England. I don't work in sales, but I find the positivity of your daily webinars uplifting and a really productive use of mine. At the end of each day, I spend 5 to 10 minutes planning what I need to do tomorrow. Sets me up for tomorrow. I concur, Neil, that is exactly the way to go. That is exactly the way to go. When I come to Newcastle upon Tyne, I prefer cod to haddock. And we'll fight over the check. And Neil, you could win. You could win. Newcastle, I would love to see it. I'd love to see a match with Newcastle. I have the shirt. Oh my gosh. And people saying hello to each other here. That's totally cool. And guess who's here? Good evening, Toru. So happy to see you, my friend. So happy to see you. Looking forward to introducing the Greg Todd Planner into our organization. The 8-pack I ordered just arrived, ready to create change. Stuart, boom. Can you post a link up there so I can get Greg a couple more followers, members, buyers? He doesn't make a dime on these things, but I'm telling you what, the planner's worth a fortune. That's the deal. I'm going to send this. I'll send this to Greg. He'll totally love it. He'll totally, totally love it. Jeffrey. And let's go to Greg Todd. See, I can just text these right away. Isn't that cool? I love having this ability to do this. So tech. It's so tech. People are telling me I look great. I have glasses. What the hell are they? If I don't wear them all the time, I don't need them. It just makes shit a little bit bigger for me. So I don't know where the hell they are. That's funny. Leesburg, Virginia has finally checked in. Shared on LinkedIn and Facebook, Thorpe. Thank you so much. Worked at Hilton Hotels for years, and before they were bought out, they epitomize service. I was, if you know anyone in the Hilton organization, I was friends with Eric Long, who general manager of the Waldorf Astoria, arguably the premier general managership in the world. And Eric Long, first class human being, totally first class human being. Anyway, happy to have that friendship. Peter, Stockholm. Cold yesterday, gray and wet today, still happy. Dude, way to go. The good news is you're in Stockholm. It's cool. Well, it's chilly there, but it's very nice there. And the Filipino. I love it. Venice, Florida, your soul message being seen. You're safe. The universe adores you. Boom. You're exactly correct. And Goodman, morning from the United States of America. Yep. And good morning to you too, sir. We got a lot of people popping around. Nicole is one of them. Good morning. And Richard, how you doing, bud? Kansas City's here. Always render more and better service than is expected of you, no matter what your task may be. Og Mandino. Got to spend a whole day with Og Mandino several years ago, and it was a treasure. Got to hear the stories live and in person. Totally cool. And they're true about it. He was actually the editor-in-chief of Success Magazine for a period of time. Success Magazine, founded by Ars and Sweat Martin. It just recently changed hands, too. I think Success Magazine will continue. Can you please repeat your planning day week advice? Sure. I plan for the day as part of my plan for the week. I plan my week as part of my plan for the month. I recommend that you make a plan for the year, but my plan is 90 days, 3 months. So I try to do it in 4 different chunks a year and create positive outcome for you. And I use the Greg Todd Planner. No one's posted the link yet. I'm sure someone will. If not, I will post it tomorrow for sure, but I just don't have it at the top of my head. Maybe Greg Todd's on, he can post it. Sebastian, good morning. And people, you know, they're like talking, morning, 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 morning. Here's a good question. What was good for you in 2020? And I'm going to do my immediate answer, going live. I'm in day 311 or 312 right now. I never even celebrated day 300. I'm going to celebrate day 365. And that's where we're going to go. Morning, 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 morning. Oh my God. Alonzo, good morning to you, bud. I'm glad everyone's here. This is so cool. Neil, I promise that you wouldn't at the Newcastle, United States, or Newcastle United are rubbish this season. They might get relegated. Whoa. You know what relegated is, you guys? They kick you out of the Premier League and they put you down with minor leagues. It's an interesting concept in Great Britain. You have to earn your way into the top crowd. My first drop in your live sessions. Well, Carolyn, welcome, babe. So happy. Happy you're here. Plans? Sure, I got plans. They don't always work, but I always got plans. But I always got one. Bored's bad enough. You know, people don't understand the value of Rocky and his friends because it was so subtle and it was so funny. It's just wonderful. It is, I am certain, where the guys that wrote Phineas and Ferb got their upbringing. Rocky and his friends was way ahead of its time. way, way, way ahead of its time. Received Greg Todd yesterday. Let's get rid of Rumble. Bruce, please tell me what the URL was that you used to do it so I can give it to the rest of the audience. Maybe it's already down there. I don't know. But there we go. This is so cool. Isn't it great when you get a planner and you're inspired to use it? Totally amazing. Totally, totally amazing. Greg gets another one. Boom. Greg, if you pop on, put the URL that we can get that people can guess if you pop on. Let's see if we got it here. Costa Rica is here. I'm so glad of that. Aha. Oh, Stuart, no. 15 flight canceled. Oh my gosh. Yeah, exactly. Where do you go? Ron, how the heck are you, my friend? You know, I think of that sometimes as well myself, Ron. Dayton, Ohio. Back from Sky Country. Whoa, big difference there, bud. Big, big, big difference there. People talking to each other. I just love this. Yeah. All right. Oh, here we go. Yeah, go to gregtoddtv.com. That's cool. And just tell them you're with Gittimer and you want, here we go. It's this one. Here we go. Gittimer.com, gregtoddtv.com, GT Planner, and that will get you the deal. That is the link, and I'll leave it up there. That's cool. Now, it is, we had a lot of people, a lot of comments, but I got to go. And I'm going to leave up. Here's the link. Here's the link. Wow, that's crazy. Here's the link. Everybody put the link up there. I love this. I totally love. Thank you very much for doing this. So I'm going to leave up. Kelly, you're going to be the final slide of the day that people come on there can see that straight away. Phil. I'm going to go with Phil. I'll give you another chance at some other point, Bruce. I will. I promise you you'll do it. JR, because he's right down at the bottom. Sorrentino, I'll be signing books for you. And you'll buzz probably tomorrow, maybe Saturday. It'll be good to talk to you. We haven't talked in a while. Thanks for what you do. My pleasure. So, Bruce, I apologize, but you will get top billing at some point in the future. In the meantime, I'm leaving it with Coach Phil because he's older than you are, and it's always age before beauty. You know what I mean? So tomorrow morning at 9:59, I'll find you. I will court you. I will help you. I will cheer you on, and I will challenge you to stay healthy, stay positive, stay funny.